Hey guys, it's me DeltaRays and welcome to another Autonauts episode. So in the last episode, made an almost automatic forestry that also turned logs into planks and planks into poles. We also made a stick storage. This bot in fact looks for sticks and then grabs them. As you can see, he's currently grabbing them, looking for one and then grabbing it. It's right here, and there we go, it grabbed it, and now it's going to deposit it in the storage. Okay, and then we have a 3-seed storage that is empty. There are no bots doing anything with it. Same for berries, same for axes, spades and pickaxes. But since I had a lot of pickaxes, I just made another storage for all these items. So I've learned that the best food source is made by berries, because mushrooms take way longer to produce, because you need to dig a hole and then plant the mushroom, and if you want to get the mushrooms you can eat, you need to use the spade again to get the loose mushrooms from these mushrooms. Instead, with bushes, you just need to get a stick and then make a bot use the stick on the bush, and then you get berries. Okay, then here we have a bot that mines stone, and another one that brings the stone to the storage, but all of these are offline because they're, this one doesn't have enough energy, and this one no longer has a pickaxe. Okay, so in today's episode we're going to fix it very easily. So how we're going to fix it is, you know how we always need to make bots on our own, and making bots is it isn't a nice process, as it takes 1 log, 3 planks, 1 pole and 1 tree seed. Then I've thought to myself, well, why not automate it? This game is called Autonauts for a reason, right? So right now what we're going to do, I'm going to make 3 more bots. So the first bot is going to store what are these called? Tree seeds in the storage, and then the other 2 bots are going to put logs and planks and poles and tree seeds in the bot assembly unit, so that they can craft more bots automatically. So we're going to be able to make almost infinite bots. Yeah, okay, let's begin doing that. Okay, so we need to get 1 log and put it right here, 1 pole and put it right here, and loop everything. Is everything fine? Yes. Okay, now we just need to make another bot, and this bot is just going, okay, yes, as you can see right now, this bot is stuck because the assembly unit can no longer hold a log, and now it can. So this guy is going to get a new storage, etc. Okay, now have you MK0013, and you are called bot assembler #2, number 2. Okay, and actually let's do this. And you need, what do you need to do? You need to get, okay, you need to get 3 planks, so like that, and put them right here. Well, what? Oh, planks, not poles. Welp, that was a fail. I'm just going to put it right here, and what I'm going to do is delete everything. Okay, so now what you need to do is get 1 plank. We're going to add loops later, and get, oh seriously, okay, wait a second. I need to get a tree seed so that this guy knows that he needs to get it from the storage. But where can I find a tree seed? Okay, we need to get a crude axe and wait until this guy mines, breaks a tree that drops a seed. And he didn't. Okay, see you in a few ages. Oh, he did. He actually did. So now I'm going to just quickly What? Where's it? No. What? Seriously? Okay, now it has 1. And it now has 0. Okay. These. Okay, now we need to be faster. We need to add. There we go. No. Come on, this seed replanter is really. Okay, let's. Okay, we need to wait until this guy cuts. Okay, until this guy gets 1 more tree seed. There we go. Now we need you to grab 1 seed from the tree storage and then put it right here. Can you do that for me, please? Okay. Now we need to put an infinite loop, and we need to make a smaller loop right over here that does this. That takes until hands full. No, actually 3 times. So 3, because as of right now, his hands. Well, he can only hold 3 planks, but in the future he may be able to hold more. Okay, now we need to add another loop and make it until hands empty, or 3 times. Actually, yeah, let's just do it 3 times. And okay, now we should be able. We should have an automatic woodcuttery, an automatic bot assembly unit. Okay, this is an issue because this guy right here, we need to stop you and make you drop everything and then begin doing what you're doing again. Oh. What? Okay, let's see, is this going to work now? 1, 2, 3, and he did it. Okay. And what about, okay, let's actually, okay, this should work. He gets 1, yeah. Come on. And oh, come on. And yes. Okay. And now this guy, both of them go get something. Yes. Now 1, 2, 3. What? Why are you doing this? Oh, I hadn't seen that, because there was this toggle exit repeat on fail, and that was a failure. So what we need to do again is just discard you, and now this should work. Hopefully it's going to work. Let's put okay, wait a second until I sort everything out. Okay, there we go. I've sorted everything out. I just dropped everything and went to them, began doing everything again. And now I've also added a bot stacker that basically recharges all bots in this big area, and also gets all of the bots from here and puts them in this pile, so that they aren't going to go onwards infinity and then fall off the map. I mean, who knows what is going to happen, because this part hasn't been explored yet, so something bad may happen. Maybe the game is going to crash if a bot goes into an unexplored area. Who knows? Okay, now we have plenty of bots, and we can make these bots do many things. Okay, so now this bot stacker is doing his job well. Okay, let's make. As you can see, we already have 25 bots. And that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, yeah, 12 bots that we can use to do many things. Okay, so the first thing we need him to do, this guy, is to get a stone from the stone storage and put it right here. And do the same for a stick in the stick storage, and there we go. And then just do that, repeat that forever, and make another loop. But actually, okay, we also need to make him do this until question mark full, and full is the X storage. So he's going to do this until the X storage is full, and he's going to repeat the check if it's full forever. Okay, and now we need to make another bot. Okay, so I'm going to call you X crafter. Okay, and then we need to make mark 0015 get the X and then store it in the crate. There you go, and find your screwed X. Everything should look fine, and we're going to call you store. There you go. Okay, now the X production should be automatic, and it's going to run 10 times until the storage is full. Okay, seems pretty cool. Now we should probably make. Okay, so now what we're going to do is put these two guys in the automatic forestry thing, or actually in the storage. No, actually in the forestry. Sounds, yeah, fine. In the forestry. Okay, and then we're going to have to make another bot, and what that bot is going to do, well, we need to wait until one of these bots is no longer charged, and we're going to make that bot recharge the other bots. Okay, now we need to do the same thing that we did for the axes, for the spades, and for the pickaxes. So let me do that immediately. Okay, now that we've done this, we need to get this bot to get 1x from the crude X storage, and then give it to the nearest bot that has no tool. And we need to edit the search area to be the forest area. Now, many of you may be thinking, oh well, that's going to cause an issue because he's also going to give it to this bot that doesn't have the spade. No, he's not going to do that because that's not how he works. So yeah, that's a very nice thing. Okay, now you can begin doing it. Same for the shovel giver, and harvest the spade and put it right and give it right to this guy. Find your spot. We need to edit the search area again and put it right, set it to this block right here and make a forever loop. There we go. Now we're going to make the axe and shovel givers be in the forestry team, and we need this guy to send, well, not send, to give the pickaxe to the guy over there. So pick giver, you need to grab the pickaxe from right here and give it to this guy over here. Move to bot no tool, and he's going to have a pretty big, or I mean not that big, but decent search area. Oh, okay. My game just lagged for a moment, and it's going to find a bot in exactly this area. Yes, seems fine, and loop forever. There we go. Okay, now we should recharge the stone storage, so stone towards storage bot. Let's put this the pick giver and the stone storage over there. Okay, seems cool. Yeah, everything is working fine. We've already gotten more bots. Wow, this thing is very, and I mean very, 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 very useful. Okay, so now the only thing that we need to do, since now we are also going to get stone automatically, as you can see, is make a few bots that are going to recharge this guy all along the way. So from right here to right there. So we're going to use a few of these bots to do that, and yeah, see you when I'm done. Okay, there we go, we did it. So now, unluckily, some issues happened and we ran out of tree seeds, and that's still one of the things that can happen. And since we ran out of tree seeds, we stopped getting trees, and so we stopped getting tree seeds, and so this stopped. Basically, everything stopped just because of the tree seeds. So, okay, now that we've fixed it, hopefully, I'm going to put these tree seeds right here. Yeah, because I had to manually put the tree seeds in. Otherwise it wouldn't work. Now we're going to do one more thing. So we're going to use you, fake name. We're going to call you Berryman, and you're going to make you grab a stick and punch the bushes. Let's select the let's set the max area to this one. There we go. And you're just going to do that forever, but you're going to do this. Repeat until hands full. And wait a second. Okay, until hands empty. We're going to do that, and this should work, and this guy should be doing that forever. And we're going to get one other guy to grab the berries and store them, and that's basically it. So thank you for watching this Autonauts episode. We did tons of new things in this episode, and it was amazing. So yeah, thank you for watching this Autonauts episode, and see you in the next one.